Good morning, everybody. I'm Don Swanker. I'm going to call the Jackson County Board of Supervisors meeting to order on Tuesday, December 30th, 2025. Welcome for the last meeting of the year. To my left, the supervisor, we have Mike Steinis. To my right, we got Nan Flegel.
Good morning.
We have Lisa from the auditor's office doing the tasks of the auditors and the IT department and executive assistant. She is as multitasking like you wouldn't believe. First up, we have anybody. We always ask for citizens' comments.
We have a public hearing scheduled for tonight.
Yeah. We'll get to the public hearing. Proposed ordinance 320, Barnes rezoning. We'll go ahead and open the public hearing. Have we received any comments, thoughts, concerns?
I have not. I didn't receive any. Like I said, we said a couple of weeks ago, we talked about it. I've looked it over and I thought it's really self-explanatory and much more friendly, user-friendly, if you will.
Yep.
But I have not had anything, comments.
No comments, thoughts, concerns? Have you received any?
None.
All right. Then we take a
So I
motion.
take a motion to close the public hearing.
I'd second that.
Got a motion by Mike, second by Nan to close the public hearing in regards to ordinance 320, the Carnes rezoning. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Now, for future reference, these two are backwards, always. You can't ask to do the second and third reading before the first, so on the agenda, so for future reference.
Oh. Yeah.
So next up, we'll be looking for a discussion and possible motion for the proposed ordinance 320, the Carnes rezoning.
I'm making a motion to approve the ordinance 320 as presented.
I would second that.
Got a motion by Mike, second by Nan to approve the ordinance number 320, the Carnes rezoning. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Now, we can go back. Do we want to waive the second and third readings?
I would make a motion to suspend the Robert's rules and waive the second reading of the Carnes.
Proceed with the second
I'll proceed with the second reading of it.
and third.
Here's what I think you're trying to, here's what I think is, I think you want a motion to suspend Robert's Rules of Order to proceed with the second and third reading of ordinance 320. Amending the official zoning map, reclassifying a portion of a parcel of land in section 19 of Monument Township from the A1 agricultural district to the C1 highway commercial district.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say exactly.
I
How
had
did
most
you
of
read
that
my
money
mind?
right. I thought there was a few words that were out of order, but I would second that one.
We got a motion by Mike, second by Nan to suspend the Robert's Rules of Orders and proceed with the second, and third readings of ordinance number 320, Carnes rezoning. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Now, we would look for a motion to approve the second reading of ordinance 320.
I would make that motion to approve the second reading of ordinance 320.
Second.
Got a motion by Nan, second by Mike to approve the second reading of ordinance 320. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. And then we would be looking for a motion to approve the third and final reading of ordinance 320, the Carnes rezoning.
Bill moves.
I would second that.
Got a motion by Mike, second by Nan to approve the third and final reading of ordinance 320, the Carnes rezoning application. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Anything else you want to say for the last time of the year?
Did you have a say in that? Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Been a fast one.
There you go.
Happy New Year.
Thank you.
You bet.
See you.
All right, moving right along. I guess there we have visitors and citizens. Still nobody online, and we do have somebody in the gallery, but Ruth, you're up.
Do you have the sheets in your?
I do not.
Okay,
I didn't see it.
sorry, I got moved around when I was going to come, so I thought maybe they didn't make it, but I got them for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So a real quick update for November. We had 46 in-person visits from veterans and family members, 79 phone calls, We did 5 intent to files, 4 disability claims, 2 higher level reviews, 4 supplementals, 1 veterans pension, 2 healthcare forms, and there were 14 decisions that were made in November. So we had 77 open claims for the month of November, and our office filed 75% of those claims. Since we didn't have the county award report for September, we have both September and October. So in September, 421 veterans and or their eligible dependents received $815,283 in benefits. In October, 421 veterans and or their eligible dependents received $827,321 in benefits. As far as community outreach, we have our Bellevue outreach every month, the first Wednesday of the month from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the American Legion in Bellevue. And then we also have our newspaper article that we put out, and last month for December, I did just some frequently asked questions and answers just to maybe try to get a little more information out there, not something so deep, but just a general overview of what we do. One thing I really want to stress, just in case anyone watches this later, veterans never have to pay to file a claim. If someone contacts them and wants them to pay to file a claim, please reach out to our office. We may be able to help you. They have the right to file a claim however they want. My warning to everyone is make sure they're accredited with the VA and that they're not just a third party, for-profit company. That accreditation with the VA is very, very important.
So you're warning of any scam possibility that may be happening, or
they're not technically scams. That's the problem. They are legitimate companies.
Borderline predatory, because they want, like, usually there's a lump sum payment when you file a VA claim to kind of catch you up, and then it becomes a monthly stipend. The predatory thing is you gotta sign over percentage of your lump sum claim or whatever, and it can be quite substantial for the work involved.
It can be, yeah. So I really just, try to get the word out there that you never have to pay to file a claim.
So we do have a local office that we hope that you utilize that.
Yes.
Use that versus.
Yeah, at least come and see us and talk to us, and if, there's some great news articles out there about some of these companies and their predatory policies, we can definitely hand those over to you. Obviously, the choice is always the veterans, how they want to handle their claims. But just so people are aware, that these things are happening, we want to protect our veterans as much as we can.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
You earned it. You earned the right to keep as much funds as you can.
Exactly. Yeah. So we want to make sure our veterans are, keeping their money and being able to utilize it in the way that they need to. So I don't know if you have any questions for me.
I did notice on your last minutes from, I think it was October, and what we got, the election said we're kind of on hold or table or whatever. Is it?
That is going to be brought up again this next
Okay.
meeting. So yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So
So, I mean, yeah, I looked at that too and read that, and then there was no action taken. Of course, I don't know if you had a quorum. Did you have a quorum, or was it?
we did have a quorum. Yeah.
So is it in the bylaws? There are bylaws that say that there should be election? No.
Not in the according to the code. I read through the code for the commission, and I cannot find, it says that they need to have a chairperson and a secretary. I believe it's chairperson. I can't remember exactly the wording of a secretary, but it doesn't say anything about election.
Periodic elections.
Yeah. So that is not actually in the commission's
Bylaws.
Yeah, we touch base with county attorney too, just to make sure everything's on the up and up. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Yep.
I'm sure we are,
Sure. We'll just stop in there and make sure that it's all
Yeah.
works out. Okay. Perfect. We'll
Have
do
a
that.
good day. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
happy
Happy
New
New
Year.
Year.
Thank you, Rose.
Thank you so much.
Next up, we have Jaden from the county engineer's office. Jaden?
Good morning. Good morning. Sporting the short sleeve shirt this morning. Are you planning on going south sometime soon? Or?
No, just got the heat turned on.
It's got a good one to go.
Our agenda is to award a bid project that we had through the DOT. It's for our Z20 fog seal. Starting from Highway 64, going north. On Z20 to, I think approximately 4 miles north to where the concrete begins on our. So this spot is just on the asphalt portion.
So you're talking from Springville up, is that what you're talking?
We'll go through Springville, or we'll skip through the town of Springville, but
Go to the
Z20,
Bridge,
it'll go past the bridge, it'll go to where the concrete begins, which is,
right on the curve, past the curve there,
yeah.
just so they know what road we're talking about, and
So, DOT was let through the DOT, low bidder was Farmer Asphalt Sealers LLC. In the amount of $86,880 even, so, we have a resolution, to award this project to Farmer Asphalt in that amount. So, we recommend a resolution for that.
I'd make a motion to approve a resolution. I can't talk today. Holy phones. 1159 12 30 2025.
I would second that.
We got a motion by Nan, second by Mike to approve resolution 1159-12-30-2025 for the award of the Fog Seal project on County Highway Z20. The bid in the amount of $86,880. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
That's all I have.
Any updates for us?
There's an update, I seen a notice come across,
Yeah,
What's that?
that would
bridge
be
closure.
Oh, yeah, the same update
Gentlemen.
last week.
Gentle.
Yeah, same thing as last week, just January 12th, that's when they're gonna start, so.
Moorhead Bridge.
Still, or with the holidays, our contractor's not working, so. Origin Design will, from those 3 cracks that were found of our testing, they will detail a repair for those, and Dan will perform that, and then we'll have it re-inspected, so. Just kind of, it's a waiting game of when Origin get their stuff done, then Dan will do the fix, how long that takes, and then it'll have to get re-inspected to fully open it, so. It's kind of a sequence that has to happen.
Okay.
It
It's just gonna
It will
get
be
more,
closed.
as soon as they close Kenilworth, it's gonna get more mission essential, so to speak.
Yeah, they
Have
don't,
you had some comments or concerns?
no, the nice part is I don't know of too many people that Moorhead Bridge that's closed. I don't know if many of them are detouring by means of Kenilworth. They're probably taking 64 all the way around to the Caves Road, so. There's probably some that, don't get me wrong, that use it, but it shouldn't inconvenience everybody, because most of them, I believe, are taking the Caves Road, because even on the DOT's traffic count map, it really dies off. Kenilworth, like 82nd Avenue to Kenilworth Bridge only has 20 cars a day, or 25 cars a day, excuse me. So, you know, there's not a whole lot of traffic, and that's when it's open, so. It'll probably affect some, but again, most people are probably going around, but there will be a time where, yes, they're both gonna be closed concurrently or simultaneously, but
Be patient.
we'll do what we can.
Okay,
And I did submit Moorhead Bridge for the annual county bridge construction fund, so wait to see what March or April, what the DOT decides.
sounds
Yeah.
good.
Appreciate
We
it.
appreciate it, Jay.
Yep.
Happy New Year.
Yep.
Well, I didn't see no memo for anything going on New Year's.
They're supposed to be.
All right, thanks a lot. Lisa, you have the helm.
This morning, I need a motion to approve the December 23rd, 2025 board proceeding minutes as written by Auditor Smith and authorized publication in the official newspapers.
So moved.
I'll second that.
Got a motion by Mike, second by Nan to approve the December 23rd, 2025 board proceeddings as written by Auditor Smith, authorized publication in the official newspapers. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
I need a motion to approve and authorize the auditor's office to issue warrants in the publication of the claims listing in the amount of $263,289.12.
I'll make that motion.
I would second.
Got a motion by Nan, second by Mike to approve and authorize the auditor's office to issue warrants in the publication of the claims listing in amount of $263,289.12. And the bulk of this, there was some library contributions, if I remember right. There was a big, Salt was the big one in the engineer's office, so those are Other than that, I didn't see anything that really jumped out.
We have a lot of half-year obligation commitments that come first of the year, because it's half year, so yeah, and yeah, so it was.
Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. You want to continue rolling?
I do want to continue. The cold and flu bug has hit the courthouse, so Luann is not here today. So part of her, it looks like as far as calendar, we will be here on Friday. It is mandated by law. Iowa code says that we must be here on the first business day of the new year. So we will be here on Friday, and with the holiday and such, there are no meetings to discuss. But Luann did leave here that she would like to have a motion to accept the resignation of Larry McDevitt from the Jackson County Conservation Board after 10 years.
I'd make that motion.
I would second with
A letter of appreciation.
letter appreciation, and thanks for his service for his 10 years. He's been an asset to that board.
We got a motion by Nin, second by Mike to approve the resignation of Larry McDevitt from the Jackson County Conservation Board after 10 years, and express our heartfelt gratitude and appreciation for everything he's done in service to the county on the Conservation Board. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
I know that Luann has put out a public notice when it comes to some of these next appointments and such. There was a public notice that was done the end of November. November 26th and 27th were the publication dates for these openings on boards and commissions. It is my understanding that we will only have one applicant for the Board of Health. That is current board member Sarah Davenport. So if you would like to reappoint her, I would need a motion.
I would make that motion.
I would second that.
We got a motion by Mike, second by Nin to reappoint Sarah Davenport back to the Jackson County Board of Health with the term expiration of 12/31/28. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
The Conservation Board obviously is another one that is up. I know that we have received 2 or 3. I guess I'm not really sure on that, how many applications we have received, but
I guess we have 2, so.
so I'm not really sure what the board's wishes are, so.
I guess a couple questions. I did not see them applications till this morning, so I haven't had time to review them. Is that a board where we require, or we have a gender balance type?
Actually, they took the gender balance away.
Yeah,
Okay, so they did take on everything though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that's, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Okay, I myself, and that's just a personal thing. I have not had time to review them, so.
I have not either.
and I think that's something that you can table.
Okay, so are we required to make that appointment before or? no?
We're not.
Okay.
I mean, as I went back and I reviewed, we have made other appointments past December of the year, so it's okay to
we can
table.
put it on the first meeting like next Tuesday and
Sure, I have not, I just haven't seen them.
No, that's fine. We can table that then.
if I read the email right, the next one. The board, the Pioneer Cemetery Commission Board recommended or the appointment.
They reappointed
Yeah,
them on their own.
from their level anyway.
Well, yeah, I mean, they can't, they can't do that obviously, but that is the next thing on the agenda is to make the reappointments of George Doherty, Judy Kuhn, and Rosemary Knable to the Pioneer Cemetery Commission, each for a 3-year term until December 31st, 2028, if that's what the board's wishes are.
I think they've got a lot of positive things going right now. I think we need to keep it going, and that was advertised too, so I think it'd be good to keep continuity.
I'd make that motion to go ahead and reappoint the 3 mentioned above.
I would second.
Got a motion by Nen, second by Mike to approve the reappointments of George Doherty, Judy Kuhn, and Rosemary Knable to the Pioneer Cemetery Commission with terms expiring 12/31/28. Any other discussion?
Again, we appreciate the work they do, and it's, it pays well, I know, but, we do appreciate the work that, if you go by and visit them Pioneer cemeteries, They look good, so
They do.
they're out there working at it. And the best thing they get is probably a sandwich or something,
All those in favor say aye.
so.
Opposed? Motion carries.
There are 3 benefited fire districts within Jackson County, which is something that's kind of odd across the state of Iowa. Benefited fire districts are no longer allowed. But because these were created many, many years ago, this is an appointment for a trustee to these fire departments. So I would look for a motion to reappoint Richard Mayer as a trustee to the Sevilla Benefited Fire District, James Jacob as a trustee to the Miles Benefited Fire District, and Aaron Johnson as a trustee to the Andrew Benefited Fire District, each for a 3-year term until December 31st, 2028.
Can we do that as one motion?
I did make it one motion. I didn't feel it was, if you want to make it 3 motions, we can, but I thought that we could probably do it in one.
I would make the motion to make the appointments to the benefited fire districts in the 3 districts of Sevilla, Miles, and Andrew as presented.
I would second that.
We got a motion by Mike, second by Nan to approve the appointments to the benefited fire district trustees of Richard Mayer to the Sebula, James Jacobs to Miles, and Aaron Johnson to Andrew, all 3 terms expiring 12/31/28. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
That's all that I have for the board today.
All right. Anything going on? There wasn't very many boards or commissions last week, but
But it's someone by the landfill this morning, it all looks, unless they painted something, that looks like all the steel trusses are up. They're black, they ain't brown anymore, and they look like the steel framework is up, so.
So they're moving forward.
I'd say they're progressing, even in the weather that we had, so, I mean, it was a little warmer a week ago, but,
Yeah.
it's a little windy.
I can
So
appreciate-
evidently if they're up, they're good
appreciate
trusses.
what they're doing, the crane is there, and it looks like the new steel is up, so. Appreciate that
is.
very much.
You
I
got
don't-
anything?
No,
I don't have anything, so if we don't have anything else for the board, for a motion to adjourn.
Don't move.
I'll second that.
We got a motion by Mike, second by Nan to adjourn the last meeting of 2025. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Have a great new year. Be safe, be smart. We'll see you.
Be safe,
Yeah, no, I
everyone.
appreciate all your support, everyone, and your backing. And again, in the new coming year, we expect and appreciate your input. So don't be afraid to give us a call. We're available, and we respect your input in everything we do. So appreciate it. Look forward to the upcoming year.
Nick?